All right, here we are in a beautiful Lake Havasu City morning. A little bit breezy this morning, so I'll speak up over the speaker. Handling a few cars from a collection here. Very cool cars. This is a very nice car. This is a 1957 Desoto Sportsman Fire-Flite. We're gonna walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. Just really cool. Has a neat history to it, so it's got some great provenance. We're going to get into the colors and that kind of thing for you. This particular car, this owner purchased it direct from the estate of Gary Metters, who was the founder of Good Guys Hot Rod Association, Good Guys Car Shows. It's a very, very neat car. Believed to be 47,000 actual miles on it. Three to four owners, 3 known owners, and the owner here has talked to all of them. The miles are considered actual. It'll be sold as actual. The colors on it are HLH code according to the data tag on the firewall, which is Fiesta red top, white frost body color, and then the Fiesta red insert on it. Most of the paint, or a good portion of the paint, is original to this car, but it's been maintained over the years, so maybe a little bland fixie here, that kind of thing. But this particular owner redid the lower portion, redid the red on it. And you can look up on the nose here and you'll see some areas where they touched up all the rock chips on the nose, but you really can't see it because white's pretty forgiving. But there's little tiny touch-up spots on the front here. The chrome and bright work is just beautiful on this car. It has updated Chrysler true Chrysler wheels on it, spoke wheels, brand new radial tires on it. This particular owner got it from the estate, and he went through and put all new rubber on it, went through all the brakes on it. This gentleman likes to drive his cars, and so he spent quite a bit of time enjoying this car. It has some neat little features we'll talk about as we go along here. All the factory trim, from what we can tell, is original. A little bit of crazing on the front Lex end here. We notice the glass appears to be, there's a rock star right here. As the owner said, it's a rock star car, and it is when it has that kind of provenance. Very, very neat. And there's another rock star over here on this side down low. Seemed to like to pick it down low, which is just fine. It's not in your vision. Step back and let you take a good look at it here. Body is whistle straight. When you shut the doors, underneath the hood here, probably should cover that, is a factory Fire Dome Hemi V8, 341 cubic inches, 295 horsepower. It has the Torque Flight push button automatic transmission. Look at the wings on this girl. It's just a beautiful car. You know, and I want to show you the doors, how they shut all the way throughout. Trunk shuts the same way. Get you inside here. According to the owner and the prior owners, this is the original interior in the car, exception of the carpet. And when you look at it, you can see it just has enough character to be original and match the 47,000 miles. Obviously well cared for. Trim bright work here, as I just noticed in that as I was looking in the car here. Anyway, dash, very, very original. Upholstery wise, back seat has the head bows in it, much like a Tri-5 Chevy would. They put a lot of bright work on these cars back in the day. I wanted to share with you the radio. Mr. Metters, Gary, wanted audio, but he didn't want to mess up the look or feel of the car, so he created a faceplate that folds down, and you can listen to the audio on it. Desoto Fire-Flite. You'll notice in the back window here there's some pretty big vents. Well, they've added air conditioning to this car, and they didn't want to really mess with the dash or that kind of thing on it, so they have a trunk mounted AC unit. If we get into the trunk, we'll share that with you, but works really good. It like actually blows cold air in the back of your neck, and so that's one upgrade that's been done. Notice the dome lights are working. They work on both sides. Again, I'm going to shut this door. Does not require slamming like that. Good indicator of what this car is, an original mile car. The body's nice. Look at the door jamb paint. It's all original to the car. Of course, the red was redone like we talked about on the bottom section. Step back and let you take a look at it here. Gotta love the tail fins on this girl. Fire-Flite. Dual antenna masts on the back. Back and take a look here. We'll go ahead and do the trunk here while we're doing it. We'll share that with you. All original in the trunk. We talked about the AC being added. There's the AC compressor condenser evaporator unit in the back of the car, so they didn't mess with the dash or under the dash or anything. Comes with a car cover, original spare jack, spare tire jack parts are in here. This is the original trunk mat. This piece of foam here is for just to prevent a ding in the quarter panel. Obviously this car was well cared for. We'll show you how the deck lid shuts the same way. Just like that. Fit. What a sweet Desoto Sportsman Fire-Flite, or Fire-Flite Sportsman. See all the original paint in here. Again, it's had touch-ups and maybe little blends here and throughout the years, so we're not saying the paint's all original, but the colors are correct, and a good portion of it is. See the trim here, door handle. We're going to do this one too just before, so I don't forget one. See how the door shut there? All the door panel trim is nice, so this one's lived a nice life. Should continue to do it that way. Has a power seat right here. The carpet's been done. Get in and fire it up here for you and share it with you. You can see it just has a little bit of character, age on the seat there, but there's really no heavy wear issues or anything like that. But you can tell it's an original upholstery car, and the miles are actual, sold as actual. Most are titled as exempt, but the bill of sale will say actual miles on it. I'm going to fire it up here. Nice thing is they have a full gauge pack here. A nice sound. Oil pressure, mid 3/4 range. Charge gauge right in the middle. There's no battery issues. Fuel's pretty dang low, and we haven't really warmed it up. And the miles are 47,100 at the time of inspection. Here's the Fire-Flite select shift, which is all push button. Works great. You gotta put it in neutral and set the park brake. There is no park on these cars. Turn the AC on. I'll go back and show you when I get out here. It's blowing and it's on the back of my neck, and it's nice because it's hot here in Havasu. Again, the radio, we don't ever turn them on, but full faceplate from the factory radio. So the factory heater is going to work, and the air conditioning knob is down here. There you go, wipers parked. Bins in the door jamb. Show you the hear the AC vent blowing out there. Alright, let's get you underneath the hood here. Very stock in its presentation, as you would expect based on the walk-around discussion about the car. Desoto Fire-Flite 8. These are 341 cubic inch 4-barrel V8, rated at about 295 horsepower. You'll see the original paint finishes all throughout the firewall here, fender aprons, that type of thing. Has a lot of nice little goodies on it, especially the ad that's on it. Up here up front, they've added air conditioning. Mr. Metter's added air to it, and there's a unit behind the seat. Hang on, we'll go to the trunk and we'll share that with you. That'll actually freeze you out of the car, blows at the back of your neck off the back rear deck in the window. Package shelf. They loaded the air filter on there, didn't they? As far as we know, it's all original and correct. We'll get to the shop and we'll take pictures of the engine numbers and codes. They're on the and do a little research ourselves. They're right on the front by the valley pan there. Non-modified, really cool. We'll fire it up here for you. Starts up super easy. Very nice running Hemi V8. Notice how up front here they put the AC condenser for the air conditioning in it. All right, passenger side window fit. Driver's side. All right, we'll get you in the trunk here. All appears stock and original, much like we talked about during the walk around. Appears to be the original floor mat, original style spare cover. The jack components are here. That piece of foam is just sitting there because the owner didn't want to ding the quarter panel on it, the prior owner. This is the air conditioning that was added. It'll blow nice on the back of your neck. It's got a rear mounted AC unit here. One of the things I want to show you is, just like I talked about during the walk around, I was going to cover it when I shut the doors and stuff. You heard me talk about that. Every panel, even this, just so easy. All right, we got the Desoto up on the lift here. Just like you would think a 47,000 actual mile car would be underside. Very solid. Spent some time studying it. I'll share that with you. The owner went through all the brakes on it, front and rear. You'll see the new wheel cylinders or rebuilt. All the floor pans are rock solid, clearly dry climate. We'll go to the outside to share the rockers with you. The rockers are original. He's done front end work too, along with the brakes. Studying the front end, it looks like what's been done is the upper and lower ball joints, which was a good call because more time than miles on these. So the ball joints were done in the front. The brakes were done. Obviously, you see either the rebuild or restored wheel cylinders, new ones. No question how solid it is. There's the Torque-Flite push button 727. I believe it's a Torque-Flite. Correct me if I'm wrong. You probably will. Okay, we'll get the rockers for you here. Okay, passenger side rocker, all original rocker, and you'll see the original white there. This is all original in here. We talked about that good portion of the cars. Those lines you see there are the AC lines, run back to that AC compressor, AC power and Freon lines. Okay, rockers, same thing, driver's side. Again, you'll see a lot of this is all original paint. The lower sections here, the red's been redone like we talked about. Original rockers inside and out, no signs of anything other than dry climate and no rust that I can see. There you go.